G'day elites, welcome to Murphy's Magic. What's new this week? It's me, your host, your friendly Blackpool garden gnome. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all very well and you've been having an incredible week so far. There's been some amazing magic that was released last week and earlier on in the week, and some even more exciting magic which is dropping over Blackpool. So without any further ado, let's jump into this week. So first things first, let's jump into question time. The first question comes from Robert about the fiber optics extended by Richard Sanders. He wants to know, does the rope do all the work? No, unfortunately, the rope is just a regular rope, which means you can hand it out for examination if you like to, but it is 100% confirmed that it is all sleight of hand. The second question comes from the same project over there on YouTube from Oliver. He wants to know what sizes of rope that you need for this performance or these routines. Now, Richard goes over all that in the tutorial, but a nice length of rope, best to get as much as you can. That way you always got spares for later and you can cut it up to whatever size you need to for the performance. The next question comes in from YouTube asking if a covering bag could be used to make the beer appear for appearing beer. Yes, you can. You could. It's better with a silk, but you could use a bag if you wanted to. The beer kind of a different handling, but you could definitely use a bag if you wanted to go that route. The next question comes in from Tim Ellis over there on Facebook. Well, it's more of a statement, but saying that the Rewrapped looks a lot like Sticky Situation. It is a similar premise, but there's different methods, handlings, and they've added some even more amazing improvements to Sticky Situation that you definitely got to check out. More about that in just a moment when we discuss Rewrapped a little bit more. Now, this question is from the Nowhere release where a Sharpie appears inside a bottle asking whether it's examinable. Now, you could see this whole release was actually released just for social media. So while the method in this thing you not necessarily meant to be examined, but with some handling and some switches, you could definitely handle and give out the bottle for examination. Even with this method you could, but I wouldn't really recommend it for too long because they're going to figure out how it's done. That kind of was vague, but I hope that gives enough information to you. Now lastly, these last two questions come in about this self-flipping notepad from Victor Sands, whether the first question is rather whether it can be flipped on the table or does the hand need to be holding it. Now it does need to be held by hand. The way the gimmick works, you need to be holding onto it. Yes. And now our last question is, can this pad be used for peaking to? 100% yes. You can definitely use it for peaking. As I'm not trying to give away too much about it, but yes, it is a peaking pad too, if you want to get that route. The flipping part is the sequence to the end of the routine. It's very vague, but it is definitely, and it is an awesome peak once you get to know it, and definitely a way you should peak things in the future. That's enough to hopefully tantalize you, but be also extremely vague. Oh, g'day mate, welcome back to the Murphy's Game Show. It's me, your host, Grizzly Peterson. What's been going on? Hope you've had a good week. Let's see what the prizes are for you this week, shall we? Let's just jump straight on in. Oh, Struth, Ruth, what a treat for you there. Treat for the eyes, treat for the mouth, treat for the bid, McGouse. I tried to make a rhyme there, it didn't work. Let's jump in and get the first winner for tonight. Let's do it right now. I'm going to do the old Bewitched nose wriggle. I think that worked. Yeah, it did. Worked a treat. Well, there you go. Congratulations to our first winner for tonight. Make sure you email me just here and I'll get those prizes rinky-dink straight out to you, right into your hot little eye sockets. Enjoy. Now on Friday, Rewrapped was released by Brendan and Chris. If you love your gum effects, this is definitely one you need to check out. Like we mentioned earlier, it has some improvements to Sticky Situation, which if you look, let's see a little clip of it right now, taken straight from the tutorial.
Welcome to Rewrapped. I'm Brandon David. That's Chris Turchi. And dude,
are we shooting?
We're filming already, man. Like, you're shooting the gum. It's so rude. I don't even understand.
The gum. I shouldn't be chewing the gum. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I just need to chew more gum.
Now I just love that visual of the pull and snap of the gum And then even also to the fact that you can open it up and eat it after, or hand it to a spectator to be eaten. It is chef's kiss all around. Now, if you want to see the full trailer of Rewrapped, it is available just up here and is available at your favorite magic shop for $24.95. And you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. A link will be in the description below where you can pick that up right now, or you can pick it up from your favorite magic shop, like I mentioned. So go check it out. Go. But pause this, run out, go check it out, and then come back. Or just stay around, because, it's not going to take very long. And we'll be done. Now, on Monday, Kim Anderson graced us with his presence when he launched his beautiful, ever so beautiful routine, Shrapnel. If you love, linking, safety pins onto rings, or you saw the sneak peek of it last week, let's have another little snip of it right now so you can see what I'm getting all hyped up about. Take it away, Kim. Or the pre-recorded footage.
Here's the best part. At the end, everything is examinable.
I was thinking maybe there's some cuts in the ring or something like that, but nothing, man.
Wow, it's really not showing me the trick.
That's why Shrapnel has become my everyday carry. Perfect, anytime, anywhere piece of visual and, most importantly, hard-hitting magic.
Oh my god!
That is available for $34.95 and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Go check it out at your favorite magic shop right now, or again, a link will be in the description. Actually, we also sat down with Kim Anderson and we went through Shrapnel. So let's jump into our interview with Kim right now. All right, Kim, thanks so much for joining me, man. I really appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks for having me, Bob. That's good.
My absolute pleasure. Now, Shrapnel, it dropped on Monday.
Yeah.
Can you tell everyone a little bit about Shrapnel? Oh, actually, let's start with the history, where the name come from, how you came up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I started playing around with this sort of effect 15 years ago. I think maybe 15, 16 years ago. Where a friend of mine handed me a specific gimmick. I'm not going to go into details here because that's part of the thing. But he handed me a gimmick, and I started playing around with it. And that's how the whole Shrapnel effect evolved. Basically it's a linking safety pin and finger ring routine, where you have all these different links and unlinks in the spectator's hands, and very visual. Yeah. So it's just a beautiful, nice. Routine to carry around in your pocket.
It actually fooled me so hard the first time. So I know, like you said, the gimmick before it's been around for a bit. But the new things you've done to it, it fooled me because I'm you can't do that with the old gimmick.
Exactly. So, we tweaked it a lot.
Oh, it's so good, especially the one where you throw the ring up and it catches it on the safety pin.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the trailer, you'll see the trailer just up here. But the name itself, because I watched the tutorial. The name we got, Shrapnel?
Yeah. It's a bit of a long story, but I think people need to know that when you get the set, can I show the set here?
Yeah.
Is that all right? So when you just arrived in the mail, at this moment, it's so weird. No, but you get this set, and it's a complete set. Inside you have. If I can open this with my big fat fingers here. So you have some different things. You have a ring, something else, you have some pins, and then the most important thing, you have the tin. And it's actually not the most important thing, but it's one of the things I like the most about the routine. So I have my own tin here in my pocket. It's as you can see, Bo, it's pretty banged up because I've been using it a lot, and I've customized it and stuff like that. But this is what makes this really exciting for me, because I've played around with so many different safety pin routines. I'm not going to mention them here, but if you, I do that on the project, but there's so many cool linking safety pin routines out there. But my biggest issue was always that I had to carry them in my pocket or in my wallet. So they would get bent, and sometimes you would actually pierce yourself and stuff like that. It's horrible. But the routines were so good, so you live with it. But the cool thing is now that you have this tin, and you can carry this around, and you can't hear anything, and you can use this, and it serves a purpose in the routine as well. But the name Shrapnel came from my granddad. He used to carry a tin a bit larger than this in his pocket, and he always had something new in it. And of course, he just switched it out. But sometimes it was like a fishing hook and a piece of fishing line, and then he had candy in it, and then all these different things, like a Band-Aid if you cut yourself or something. So it was like this sort of magical box he had in his pocket when I was a kid. But one thing he always had in it was these little small metals, like 1 or 2 metal splinters that rattled around in it. And I asked him where it was from, and he just told me it was shrapnel. And I was a kid, so I somehow found out what shrapnel was, and I made this story up in my head that my granddad he had been in the war, and I don't know, jumped on a live grenade or something like that. A long story, but it turns out I found out in the end that it it wasn't exactly from a grenade. It was from a piece of what do you call it, like a pellet from a air rifle.
Yeah,
like a rifle thing, but like the least dangerous version of it. But he had shot a rock with it, and it had ricocheted and lodged in his ear. So as a grown up, he had it removed, and it was just his fun war story. And then it actually turned out that the way he paid for that air gun was because he cut telegraph lines for the resistance, so the Nazis couldn't call each other. So it was like it had like a war element to it, but I'll explain that.
That is a cool story in itself. Even like that, from like you thinking just on a grenade, but that whole back. Let's forget about your effect. Let's talk about that for an hour and a half.
My granddad.
That means you can switch things in and out for that tin. That more effects that you create and release through Murphy's Magic.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, you can switch them out of the tin.
You're so smart, bro.
Always.
But it's fun. And it serves a person.
Yeah.
Purpose as well in the routine.
If you watch your tutorial, you'll see that tin is perfect for, even like you said, you don't want your pins getting damaged or breaking and stabbing in the leg. It's what you want to carry stuff around in. And
Lloyd Barnes, he designed it with my name on it, and that's really
Lloyd designed it all.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez.
This one, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good.
He's not just a pretty face, is he?
No, he isn't.
There you go. I've got to say one thing. It's just, we're laughing as we're going along in this. Even in the tutorial, I had to stop it a couple of times because I was laughing so hard. Like, obviously, you and Midge are having such a good time shooting this. There's a lot of jokes.
Best days in Dublin. It was like,
it wasn't just... You watch it, it's not just a tutorial. You sit down and you have a good laugh. It feels like you're in the room learning along with these guys. Definitely check it out. So thank you so much.
I'm glad you feel like that. That's good.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, no, it's absolute ball to watch. And how many variations?
Yeah. I mean, you can use it as a full routine where you go through these different links and unlinks and have it examined at the beginning and at the end of the routine. But you can also, if you decide to, you can use just one link or one unlink, or a link and an unlink, whatever you want. Maybe you want to do that for, let's say, if you do social media stuff. There's some of these that are really, really visual and beautiful on camera as well. Mm-hmm. So you can sort of combine it as you want. But there's several links and unlinks on the routine in the routine.
That's perfect. That's kind of what I wanted to know, so people can sit there and go, is this for real life or is this social media? And you cover both those bases. You can do that anywhere you want. And and you get a ring with it. The ring.
Yeah, you get a ring with. Yeah, sorry.
So I was going to say it's not something you can particularly wear because it comes in one size, right? So it's.
Yeah, but the thing is, you get a ring with it, and basically when I started out pitching all of this with Murphy's and we did all the prototypes, they sent me tons of different sizes of rings and styles and as well as the gimmicks, different variations of the gimmick that we decided on trying out, and so we ended up with this practice ring and I'm doing this because I don't use it as a practice ring anymore. If you see me perform in real life or if you see me perform at Blackpool, I'll be using that exact ring that's in there. You can borrow a ring. In the trailer I borrow a ring from Spectator. I borrowed several rings when we were out filming live. But to me, people get the things in their hands. They feel them. They try them out. They don't care if it's their own ring or the safety pin. If it's as long as they've seen it, they've tried it, they know that this is the real deal. So that's why it just comes in one size. And the fact is, you never wear the ring for the routine. The ring and the pin is carried in the tin, and it ends up in the tin afterwards in my routine. So there's no need to carry it. If you want to carry it on your finger, feel free. Go nuts. But it's meant as a practice ring that's really good and can be used for the full routine whenever you want, anyways.
No, that's what I was going to mention, because I was going to say, I love the fact that it comes in one size. You don't have to worry about wearing it because you don't need to. Like you said, if you can put it on your finger, that's perfect. The fact that it comes in the tin makes sense because it comes with the safety pin, and it all comes out as a package. And like you said, can be examined. So the fact that they can get their hands on it doesn't show like you're doing anything funny or weird with the ring. And like you said, you can borrow. So that's, chef's kiss.
Yeah, and as you'll see in the live performances for one of the crowds, I pull out my own ring from the tin, and then I see that she has a ring, and I ask her for the ring, and I just switch that out. No, I don't switch it out. I do it very openly. I put my own ring away, I borrow hers, and I use that for the routine instead. So you can easily do that if you want to.
No, I love that. And now, I think that's pretty much all the things we kind of want to mention, because I want to leave people to go pick. Is there anything that you want to mention more that you want to mention about this?
If you're going to Blackpool, I'll be demoing it. So you can come see it live if you want to. I don't know where exactly, but I'll have a booth. I'll only be there on the 18th. So for one day, but please come by, and if you see me one of the other days, just come over and ask me, and I'll love to show you guys.
You'll probably walk around with me because we're staying in the same hotel, so we'll connected like two birds and a peas in a pod. Two birds. I was gonna say two birds in a pod. That's not a thing. Don't ever say that. Now. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Two birds in a pod.
I'll have T-shirts made with that on it.
Two birds in a pod. Will there be the only
two birds in a pod?
Just be you and me wearing them, buddy.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know if it's going to be a sneak peek, but I saw your video the other day of a hand with an eye, and then you flashed it on the bottom of your tin.
Oh.
That's something sneaky coming up at Blackpool?
That's something sneaky coming up at Blackpool. When is this video coming up? Sorry, what day is it right now?
Right now, when we're filming this, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. So that's the 16th. It should be up by then. I'm launching a website called The Bad Palm, or The Bad, what's it called? Dash. And the small line in Danish is called, what's it called? Not the backslash, but the one that
look as a minus. Yeah, dash. That'll work.
Yeah, that's a really stupid
people
thing.
will be in the comments below going, it's this. And I'm like, cool.
Maybe you can put it up on screen, but it's called bad-palm.com. And it's a blog, it's a video thing, it's a place where I put up tutorials. I'll be putting up small independent products in the future. But as of now, and always, it's going to be free. So just please go have a look, maybe sign up to the newsletter. There's a free little something coming your way if you sign up to the newsletter. And please come by the booth. I'll have a big hand with an eye, the Bad Palm.
So, that's awesome. Well, we'll definitely take photos, put that on our socials. But there'll be a link in the description below for your website when it goes live. So when you're watching this on Wednesday, today, if you're watching it today.
Whoa. That'd be great. Now I have a deadline. Thank you so much, bro.
You're welcome.
No, it's good. It's going to be up.
I can't wait. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Kim. I really do appreciate it, man.
Thank you, bro. It's been nice. I'll see you later because it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll see you when we leave the hotel.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Kim. I really appreciate it. I'll see you at Blackpool. And if you're at Blackpool, come and say hi to Kim. Come say hi to myself. And we'll see you then. Sweet.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Oh, welcome back to round 2. Let's get the second winner for tonight. Let's do this. Whoa. The 360 Akubra rotation. That'll work. Yeah, you can see it's flicking through. It's worked. An absolute delight. Oh, congratulations to our second winner for tonight. Make sure you email me just here, and like the first person, you're going to get those prizes right out to you as well. I don't mess around. We'll see you in just a second for our third and final winner for tonight. So it's Blackpool is officially starting tomorrow. So if you find either myself or located at Blackpool, come find us. We have some gifts to give out and some cool sneak peeks about some things happening. We'd love to see you. If you've got performances that you want to show us, we'd love to see them as well, because we'd love to share them on our socials. So let us know, and if you're happy for us to record them and post them, we'll definitely do that. I'm so excited to see you at Blackpool. Let's get Blackpool, baby. Still can't sing. Now it is that time of month again where we hold our live stream of the month that was. It kicks off at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. British Standard Time, or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's so many times. But make sure you check it out on your local time zone to see when that's kicking off. We'll have some awesome giveaways. We'll cover everything that was released in Magic. So if you've got any questions on Magic that was released this month, throw them down in the comments below. I'll answer all those questions live on stream. Come by, hang out, and say hello. I'd love to chat with you and give away some awesome prizes. So we'll see you next week for our live. Make sure you check it out then.
Now it's time for Meme of the Week.
Gee, this meme I love so much because it hits on so many levels. I love Star Wars, I love Magic, and it hits too close to home because we all know when we picked up a deck and felt the disturbance in the Force. Thanks, Winter, for that over there on our Discord. If you have any memes that you'd love to share with us and love to see it up online, we'd love to post it and tag you in. Let us know. Throw them down. You can't even put pictures down in the comments, but join our Discord or send us a DM on our other social medias, and I'd love to check them out and have a little giggle myself. It's that time of episode again for the Vault Check. Bro Gilbert has an absolute banger for you this week. Bro Gilbert, when you're ready, my friend. Bro. It'd be... Bro.
This week on the Vault, something strange and different. This is a 5-box color change. Now I know what you're thinking, why would I ever need to change the color of 5 decks of cards? But it's a cool principle. It could be applied to a stack of Smarties boxes or any other kind of stack of boxes thing. This is it. This is the 5-deck color change by Jiho.
Now, if you love your Appearing Cane and you're looking for an Appearing Cane holdout, don't just listen to me yabber on about it. Head on over to Magic Orthodox's YouTube right now. A link will be in the description below where you can see his glorious, glorious face giving you his review on the Appearing Cane holdout. Let's have a little clip of it right now.
So chances are you're a stage magician. I don't even think people do Appearing Cane as parlor. Because isn't there like an element to Appearing Cane where it kind of makes a little bit of a noise? Right? I've never seen an Appearing Cane just appear without that kind of slack noise when it expands.
See what I mean by glorious face? Again, go check out that whole video over on his YouTube right now. You'll enjoy it. Now, can you keep a secret? Because this Friday, JP Valerino is releasing his unhanded effect. It is absolutely stunning. Let's have a little clip of it right now.
Imagine handing a deck to your spectators that you will never touch again. With Unhanded, they select, they sign, they lose their card, and they even get to shuffle and put away the cards themselves. Utilizing a brand new method, you'll have complete control over their selected and signed card without ever touching the cards.
Whew, mama, it's getting hot in here. That's how good that looks. It threw me for a 6 the first time I saw the trailer. Absolutely love it. And the method is so devious and perfect. And the fact that you don't need to touch the deck, the spectator does everything. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bon appetit. Enjoy it. Now that's available this Friday for $34.95. You need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Make sure you keep an eye on our socials to see the full trailer when it drops down. Now on Monday, if you loved the Lynx wallet, released back in 2015, make sure you check out the Lynx wallet 2.0. They've taken the Lynx wallet, listened to what you've said, and made it better. If that was possible, it is amazing. Let's have a little clip of it right now.
Link's Wallet 2.0 is much more versatile, practical, and professional.
See what I mean? Or one wallet, one envelope, one any named card. Cut off my eyelids and call me Denise. How good is that? That is available for $99.95 next Monday, and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Make sure you keep an eye on our socials to see the full trailer in all its glory. Right then. Well then. Not right then, but then. You know what I'm saying. You pick up what I'm putting down. Now another little sneak peek for you. If you love DMC, keep an eye on our socials, or on our YouTube rather, for 8 p.m. British Standard Time, so 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So in a couple of hours, there's something awesome dropping then. That's all I'm telling you. So you're gonna have to set that notification icon so you know when it drops. Oh, here we are, the third and final winner for tonight. Good luck to everyone who's entered. Thanks so much for entering. How do we kick this off? Oh, I know, a Yoshi lick. Oh, that worked. Oh, there you go. Congratulations to our third and final winner for tonight. I really do appreciate everyone who's entered. The third winner, if you could email me just here and I'll get those prizes right out to you. Now, if you want to enter into next week's competition, make sure you comment win below and I will enter you into next week's live stream, and then we'll win some more prizes. And we'll also have some live prizes going on during it as well. So you have that the big prizes now and the little prizes during the stream. What? What a treat for you. Have a good week. We'll see you next week on the live stream. Fair dinkum, rinky dink, sausage roll. I was trying to think of more Australian things to say. It didn't work. Now that's all we have time for What's New this week. Thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Now, if you have liked the video, please hit that like button. And if you're new, please consider hitting subscribe or hit that notification icon so you don't miss that sneaky secret cool thing dropping from DMC in a couple of hours, or even Unhanded dropping Friday, or the Link's Wallet 2.0 dropping on Monday, so you're up to date with all the cool things that happen in the magic world. Make sure you do that. And if you want to come hang out on the live stream next week, come do that. I'd love to see your pretty name tag, because I can't see your face. But if you want to come hang out on Saturday on the jam, I'll be in Blackpool, so maybe there'll be a Blackpool jam where we'll be maybe at the Ruskin, or if you're at Blackpool, we'll also have a real life jam as well. Can't wait to see you at Blackpool. So much is going on. What a week to be in magic. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next week on the live, or at the Blackpool, or on the jam. I'll see you around. Have a good week, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.